Fox 4 confirmed through a law enforcement source that Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice is the subject of an assault investigation.
No charge has been filed in this case so far, and the former SMU standout has not been officially named as a suspect in the case. In a heavily redacted police report, the alleged victim claims he was punched in the face early Monday morning at a nightclub in downtown Dallas. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke to the owner of the nightclub and is live in Dallas tonight. Peyton?
Steve, and Dallas police tell us this investigation is ongoing. Today, Fox 4 obtained a police report through a public records request where a man claimed he was punched in the side of the jaw. Law enforcement sources tell Fox 4 Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice is under investigation for an alleged assault outside a nightclub in downtown Dallas. Thursday, Fox 4 obtained the May 6th incident report from Dallas police through a public records request. Police say at 3:30 a.m. Monday, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex on Maple Avenue near Mockingbird Lane to take a report. A man told officers he had left Lit Kitchen and Lounge off Harwood Street earlier that morning, but was called back to the club around 2 a.m. when his attacker messaged him on Instagram asking him to return. He claimed when he returned, his attacker punched him on the side of the face. The report states the victim suffered a minor injury, including swelling of the jaw. The report is heavily redacted, and it doesn't show the name of the victim or the alleged attacker. The description of the alleged attacker matches Rashee Rice's age, height, and weight.
I saw him outside leaving towards the van and afterward, but that's why I was kind of surprised about this whole deal.
Reza Debaji is the owner of Lit Kitchen and Lounge. Debaji tells Fox 4 he didn't see Rice throw any punches outside his club early Monday morning. He and his security supervisor were interviewed by police Monday and turned over surveillance.
I didn't even know about it until I got phone calls on Monday by a detective and left a message that I met. And actually he came to my place and I met him there and asked me all these questions. And at the same time, I didn't know what he was talking about. To me, if somebody's into a fight or an argument or even to get a slappy, you will see the people get into each other yelling and screaming. You can hear all that, right? This never happened.
In April, Dallas police charged Rice with 8 felonies in connection to a high-speed hit-and-run crash that injured 4 people on Dallas's Central Expressway in late March. Police say Rice and SMU cornerback Teddy Knox were driving luxury vehicles more than 115 miles per hour. Photos from TMZ Sports showed both men walking away from the scene of the crash.
The more serious offense is the first one to begin with.
Attorney Russell Wilson is not associated with this case. Wilson says a misdemeanor assault charge could affect Rice's bond conditions. That would be up to a judge.
The previous charges are felony charges. Those are the more serious charges. The allegation of a misdemeanor assault in comparison, the penalty ranges are lower. They're not nearly as serious as the felony charges.
This evening, Steve and Heather, we have not heard back from Rice's attorney. We do know he reported to workouts in Kansas City last month. At that point, Kansas City Chiefs head coach Andy Reid said that they were letting the legal process play out.